Now that Jesse Puljujarvi is signed, Edmonton Oilers general manager Ken Holland should have easier exchange it. Holland and chief coach Jay Woodcroft can be in different pages in this regard, but finally want the best for the team. Holland has emphasized that Puljjarvi played very well during the first quarter of last season, and lost his confidence after that. He fell down the alignment, and Holland was still trying to solve things. It remains to be seen if that means that he is changed or Holland lets things play for another season, but Woodcroft is confident that Puljjarvi is one of the young pieces that are worth investing. Jesse Puljujarvi, Edmonton Oilers. Meanwhile, the Montreal Canadiens seek to get some players and bring pieces for the future. According to reports, they have shown interest in Puljjarvi and have been doing their due diligence before the draft 2022. The Oilers striker still seems to be in the commercial market, since the teams try to discover their lists this low season, including Canadiens and Oilers. Here is a look at what Habs could offer to Puljjarvi, and what could happen if the Oilers decide to hold on to it. Player, prospect or selection for Puljjarvi. The Oilers will have several players competing for fourth-line tasks. As expected that Puljjarvi play in the third line, the team will want a better player to fill that void instead of a marginal Endler. The Canadiens are trying to move the salary, and would have to move the players to bring money. Could they recently trade Kirby Dach? He is not yet an established NHL center and fought as much as Puljjarvi in general. Dach already obtained his landscape change from the Chicago Blackhawks, but is still a restricted free agent. Having a player like Puljjarvi, who is already signed, could be attractive to teams like Montreal, who want to know how much capitalization space he is dealing with. Kirby Dach, Chicago Blackhawks. It would be more beneficial for Oilers to get a player who can help them next season. A choice does nothing for them next season, and only helps if they trust some of their perspectives, such as Dylan Holloway, Xavier Bourgault and Raphael Lavoie, taking the next step. As a contender team, the Oilers want players to exceed their contracts, but it is difficult to know at this time what the future holds, since these perspectives have little or no NHL experience. Puljjarvi could also have a lower performance in its 1,